I just want to start off by saying that Spider-Man was a complete failure. Welcome to the new series on Red Talon Gaming, where we talk about uh, anything going on in the Magic the Gathering world, from Universes Beyond, the Secret Lair, to cards we like, cards we don't like. And you're here just to hear our opinion on these things. So, with that being said, I just want to start off by saying that Spider-Man was a complete failure. I hated everything about it except for the artworks.
Yeah, it should have been. It should have been cut down more, less junk. I
Yeah,
think.
I just think like the mechanics they could have did more with like different mechanics. Like web slinging can be cool, but like it's not that cool to put it on all those cards. And also, well, what are your thoughts, Ethan? Before I continue with that thought.
It needs to be a better mechanic for it.
Yeah.
If you're doing a whole set, you're gonna base it around a mechanic called web slinging, and it does just what it does, which isn't really good. Your whole set sucks.
Wow. That yeah.
I'm
I mean,
being
I
really
agree.
honest. The whole set sucks.
Yeah. The
And
only thing I
I
really
like Spider Man. It's hard to accept it, but it does. It just sucks.
yeah, the only thing I really liked about it was the artworks and I forget where I heard it, but you see how like there's some of the cards that say I don't have them in front of me, so I can't like specifically tell you what it says, but it's like when Spider-Man enters the battlefield or whatever. I think there are cards like that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Gonna have to check that, but like
Um,
there's so many cards that are named Spider-Man. So like would that imply to every card named Spider-Man
no,
or just that specific card?
no, it's specific to cards because um,
Well, yeah, because you have
s-
things like Symbiote Spider Man, Amazing Spider Man.
yeah, I was
Like,
just gonna say.
Yeah, I don't know a specific card that says that, but I'm pretty sure that there's one. I also could have just made that up. I'm not even sure. You're
are you,
gonna have to
are
check
you
me.
sure it's not like when spiders enter the battlefield? I think I
Uh,
remember seeing that something like that.
there's a possibility. There's a possibility, but I mean,
Oh,
even
fuck.
the like the collector boosters were kind of. I mean, we only opened 8 of them, but they weren't really like anything crazy. You know,
Yeah, I'm
like
looking right now. I don't see any new mechanic really, like mechanic other than
right.
web slinging. Like for example, here Spider-Man 2099 has from the future, but that's not really an ability. It's just
Yeah,
specific for him.
right. Yeah, I don't know. It just
Which
well that but
that card had so much potential, but they ruined it with you can't cast it the first 3 turns. Why would you do that?
I think I heard somebody talking about like it's kind of copying a card that already exists.
oh
Um, I mean, a 2-drop, a red and a blue, 2/3, double strike vigilance.
I mean, that's pretty nasty though already just to drop on turn 2. Double strike and vigilance.
Yeah.
And if you could somehow give it haste quickly, you're
Well, I'm more interested in its ability to whenever you play a card not from your hand, I think it was, it deals damage equal to its power.
If you played a land or cast a spell this turn from anywhere other than your hand, it deals damage equal to its power to any target.
Yeah, that I thought that was fucking awesome until well, learn that you can cast it on turns 1 through 3.
yeah. Well, honestly, I think that's one of my favorite cards from the set though. I mean, I haven't played it yet, but like its ability is one that I can see myself using. Like I could see
Yeah.
myself using that card over, and then there's what the Venom that you wanted, Ethan. That one's pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah, that one was Eddie Brock, and he turns into what Venom is it? It's graveyard recursion.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get into that because I haven't used that yet when we played.
Venom Lethal Protector.
Yeah.
Is it like the most expensive Eddie Brock?
Um. Well, when the pre-release sales, it was up to I think like 18, but I think it's come down to like 9 now.
I'm seeing 754 non-foil, 1116 foil.
Dude, it's so crazy because like think about before this set came out how high the prices were for everything. And then it comes out a week later and it's like we're just giving them away now. You know,
Well, I mean,
unless you
Yeah.
it's normal pre-sale price. Like normally they start very high, but they come down a little bit. But this one just dropped like a rock.
yeah. Okay, so let me ask you guys this. Why do you think Spider-Man Now I'm not saying it was well, I guess it was like just a failure. I mean, nobody likes it, but why do you think that is? Like, is it because like Final Fantasy like really set a bar for like a universes beyond set?
I think it has more to do with how they released it. Like normally when you get a set like this, you get both the copy, like the card set, and then you
Hmm.
also get the set on Arena. But Arena can't get the
Right.
Spider-Man set. It got it
Yep.
completely. I don't even know what you want to call that. Like its own set that's supposed to be the
Something
Spider-Man
Omen
set, but
Paths.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
I think it is.
what
Or
is
the Omen
that?
Paths.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid that they weren't able to do that because I feel like there's a lot of people that do just play on Arena, and I don't know if those people like to go out and buy physical cards, but I feel like it was limited for this. Like,
I think it. I think it's only a problem for the people who play both, because they gotta remember two different like names of the same card. But I feel like it's good for the people that didn't give a shit about Spider-Man,
yeah,
but kind of like the cards. You know what I mean?
yeah. So I wonder because I don't know much about that set that's on Arena, but I wonder if that set that's on Arena that's supposed to be Spider Man has like the same abilities. Like, is it
Yeah, everything
Yeah, everything's
everything's
the
the
same.
same
Yeah,
except the artwork, and they might not use web slinging as
so
the
well,
so
the
ability.
I
names are
wonder
different,
how
artwork's different. Yeah, everything's the
yeah
same other
because
than the names and artwork. Sorry.
I didn't hear much about that set for Arena. So like I wonder if people that play Arena are just as upset about that people who play with physical cards are about Spider Man. Like I'm not sure. Like is it just the set that sucks? Like do the cards just suck?
That's part of it. I mean, that's just my opinion. Like, it's kind of subjective, I think, whether you like
Yeah.
it or not.
I mean, of all the cards in the set, I think there's only one card that everybody uh, thoroughly enjoys, which is the Soul Stone. You take the Soul Stone out of the set, what else is in there?
That's the best card in the set. At least in my opinion. Mainly because I
It's
Like,
want it
it's
in my zombie deck.
I mean, you have. I think it's the Amazing Spider-Man, which I think gives you good creature protection, or your actually permanent protection, which because I think it's one mana and you tap and sack it, it gives everything hexproof and indestructible. But other than that, like nothing's really jumping out at me.
Yeah. But do you think that Final Fantasy was just so big that people didn't want that to happen again as far as like pricing goes or Or I don't know. It's like I feel like Final Fantasy like affected how Spider-Man sold.
I don't know, cause
I think Final Fantasy affected the prices, the pre-sale prices of Spider-Man.
yeah,
But
I agree with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I
I
I don't,
just
I
I
don't think it.
I don't know. Take the Spider-Man setting. Like, so of all the Universe Beyond sets we've had like 40K, Fallout, um,
Doctor Who,
Doctor Who. Well, I'm gonna
Lord of the
exclude
Rings.
Doctor Who, Lord of the Rings. So like, other than those, one Doctor Who and Spider-Man have been based around like real life locations. Like Spider-Man's New York City,
yeah.
Doctor Who's around the
And
world.
it doesn't really
It doesn't
fit in
fit.
the
Yeah,
yeah.
takes you out of it.
I think that's one of the main reasons. Like, I'm playing this game because I like dragons and wizards
Yeah.
and elves. I don't want to get thrown in New York City on top of that
With
with
lizards and rhinos.
and a bagel with schmear on it.
Yeah, City Pigeon.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
hot
like
dog the glizzy
it just
cart.
it just doesn't make sense. Like I like Warhammer, you can get away with because that's fantasy. Fallout, I mean, I know it's like modern, but like, it's fantasy sci-fi kind of, so it kind of
Yep.
works still. Spider-Man
Yeah.
doesn't work for me.
So,
So,
all right.
oh, go ahead.
No, go no, you go. You go.
I feel like we should kind of talk about our Spider-Man videos a little bit,
Oh.
like what went into those. So I feel like, following the success of Final Fantasy, we kind of maybe jumped the gun. I mean, we still have another Spider-Man video to come out yet. I'm not going to spoil much in it, but
Yeah.
um,
We definitely got more than we should have as far as
yeah.
product. Like
So
Yeah,
it hurts
and
my soul a little bit.
that kind of goes back to what I said about the pre-sale pricing.
Hmm.
Like I wouldn't say we were banking on it, but we were like prepared for another Final Fantasy, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah. I mean, you just would have thought that Spider-Man is like a household name around the world.
I think if they would have executed the set a little better, not had the whole legal debacle with Arena.
Yeah.
I think if they would have cut some of the fluff out of the set, it could have been better. And if they would have just put more, it feels rushed at the end of the day.
Yeah. No, you're right. And like that's weird too because like they announced Spider-Man like 2 years ago.
hey, let me
Like
ask you guys a
we've been
question.
waiting for this. Dude, anybody watching this should definitely go check out our Spider-Man video, but I got dressed up for Spider-Man. I had my Spider-Man shorts on. I had a Spider-Man hockey jersey. I was excited. And then you got
Yeah.
the rest you're going to have to go watch, but
There was definitely people before it released saying that this set didn't look good,
yeah.
but
So,
you know,
do you guys think that the Spider-Man universe as a whole, was big enough for a set?
No. So that was actually going to be my next question. I was going to say I think that they should have did what they did with Fallout and just did commander
Yeah,
decks.
yeah,
And
I
then
think that would have been a
maybe
better idea.
yeah. Like we didn't need. I mean, it would have been cool like as a collector of like Marvel stuff. Like I would have gotten all four of those commander decks and I probably wouldn't have opened them. But I just think it would have
Because
been better.
I'm wondering if Wizards knew about this too, going into it, like halfway through producing it. Because why would you have a Spider-Man set and then a year later release a Marvel set?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just wait another year and add Spider-Man to that set? Just reduce, like, take a couple of the cards out that you were gonna highlight in this set and just add it to that one. I think that
Yeah.
would have been better.
yeah.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't big enough because like there's so many Spider-Man cards. Like just Spider-Man.
It's weird because there's like I'd have to look it up. There's how many legendary creatures in this set.
Yeah,
But they
almost
didn't
all
make
of them.
commander decks. Yeah, they didn't make commander decks,
Yeah,
and um, it just I don't think it like accomplished anything. It didn't work
yeah.
for a standard set. It didn't work for a commander set. I mean, I guess it could have worked for a commander set if they would have made precons.
Which I think they should have did. It's just I want the one thing I don't like is like there's ten of the same hero or villain card,
Yeah.
and each one is a different color or a color combination, and each one has a different ability. And to me, that just doesn't make sense. You know, like, why is
Hmm.
there 8 different Venom cards, and why does Venom do something different, and why is Venom, you know, red and green on one, and blue? I don't know if the colors are right, but you know what I'm saying. It just is. There's no variety, no like. It seems like there's no thought put into uh, making that, or I don't know. I don't. Maybe there's some behind the scenes trouble that they had, and they couldn't do exactly what they wanted. We'll never know.
Now I know Spider-Man came out a couple months after Final Fantasy, so their designs should have been already set. But I'm just wondering if the success of Final Fantasy made them lazy somehow with
See,
this
I
set.
don't know. I mean, maybe, but not with the artworks. I don't think, because I think the artworks are cool, and a lot of people crap on them, but I think the artworks are cool.
But I mean, like mechanic wise, like Final Fantasy, love it or hate it, mechanically it worked well with what was already established in Magic.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
A,
But
a lot of people have said that it was originally going to be more like an Assassin's Creed release, where it's like half a set. I don't know. I wasn't playing at the time Assassin's Creed released, but a lot of people are saying that's what it was originally supposed to be, but then they decided to make it a full set. So they
yeah,
kind of had to like speed things up or something.
Yeah. I don't know. It probably would have been better if it was announced as a small, like, half set, like
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed. At least
I
my opinions would be a little different.
Yeah, I think if here's what I would have done. I would have made 4 precons, two um two villain and two superhero themes, and just had like
Yeah, that
um
that would have been cool.
a a backup commander in the in all the precons, you know. That way you could get, what would that be? 8 legendary creatures, 4
Yeah,
villains, 4 heroes,
that would have
and you
been
wouldn't
cool.
have 30 different Spider-Men.
Yeah, I think that would have been cool. So as far as Universes Beyond goes, we have Avatar coming up next. We have, I think the first set for next year is Lorwyn Eclipse. Um,
Yeah,
so
which actually was pushed back because of Spider-Man.
yeah,
yeah,
So,
we were supposed to
well,
get
I
that at the end of the
think
year.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with Avatar, but I don't know. There's just like a lot of hype around Avatar right now. Just not for Magic, but just in general, that I think might help that out. But
are they
um,
releasing like a new show or
no. I mean, besides like the live action Netflix that came out like last year or the year before, but
So they
um,
were talking about doing like another series with the original gang, but they're supposed to be older. But I don't know how truthful that is.
no. Well, I haven't heard anything about that, but I don't know. People were like going back and rewatching like the old one from when we were kids. But out
It's a
of
good
out of
one.
the 7 sets next year, though, 4 of them are Universes Beyond, and
yeah.
one of them isn't even announced yet. So you have Marvel superheroes, which please let it be good. I
I,
you know
um,
I want it to be good. You have the Hobbit, which I think the Hobbit will be good, only because it fits with it fits in with Magic the Gathering. just like Lord of the Rings. It's that same universe. So, and you have Star Trek, and you actually have one that says to be announced. So there's one that they haven't even announced yet.
That's speculated to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
How do the Ninja Turtles fit into this, dude? I mean, they're right
Well,
there. Now I'm a Ninja Turtles fan. I like Ninja Turtles. But like Ninja Turtles is right there with Spider-Man as far as like the same kind of thing. Like they're coming out of the sewers in New York City.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm
Uh,
wondering, do you remember the old mechanic mutate? I'm wondering if they're going to use this as an excuse to bring it back.
See, I thought
I mean, maybe. What
they
how would
would
that
include. I thought they would include ninjutsu in this.
Oh, there
I mean,
definitely
that's
could be
another
ninjas.
possibility.
Oh, dude, stop it. I'm actually I'm kind of getting excited then.
I mean, you could have both, really, because you have what I can't remember the villains. The boar and the oh my god,
Uh,
what is it? It's like it's a rhino and a boar. I can't remember their names.
I forget.
Shredder. Shredder's
Oh
one,
yeah,
right?
Shredder, I know
Shredder.
Shredder. Shredder's one, I know that, but I can't remember those two mutants' names.
Yeah,
But
No
I'm
clue.
just wondering if they're gonna include like the mutate mechanic, which I don't know. We never really, at least in our pod, we've never seen anybody use it. So I wonder if that's a
can I
good
be completely honest here?
time. What?
I forget what mutate is.
I think you just like sacrifice. Well, you don't really sacrifice, but you like put a creature down on top of it, and like it gains its abilities, or it might vice versa. I can't remember.
Interesting.
Let me read you the wiki.
Yeah, give
Uh,
us the info.
Give me talk amongst
I
yourselves
am
while I find it.
Yeah, so we won't get into these too much, but we do have the three in universe sets coming out next year: the Lorwyn Eclipse, the Secrets of Strixhaven, and Reality
Excited about that.
Fracture.
Strixhaven's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it here.
Oh.
If you cast a spell for its mutate cost, put it over or under target non-human creature you own. They mutate into the creature on top, plus all abilities from under it.
Okay, yeah. So you just stack abilities on one creature.
Okay.
So it's like a different way to do Voltron.
All right. That's interesting. But still, I mean, but you're going to make a whole set with the Ninja Turtles? I mean, their world is smaller than Spider-Man's world.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I
That's
like the
another one
Ninja
where
Turtles. I'm a fan, but I don't I'm not an expert on Ninja Turtles. Like I know a lot more about Spider-Man. But like you want to talk about like Rogue Gallery? Like all Spider-Man's villains, like he has way more and there's way more heroes in Spider-Man than in the Ninja Turtles. I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know.
Well,
You could barely make a set with Spider-Man. How are you going to do it with Ninja Turtles?
maybe that's supposed to be the half set for the year. Maybe they're gonna do just precons with that.
I was gonna say that seems like one where you would also do just precons.
Actually, it wouldn't be bad. Each Ninja Turtle as a commander.
Yeah, or like I
You could
said,
do Shredder. You could do Master Splinter.
you could have two of the Ninja Turtles as like the face commander, and then you have um, the other two as like a backup.
Yeah. You have what's the girl's name?
April.
April.
April. Yeah. She's gonna be the
Or
Mary Jane of the Ninja Turtles set.
what's the other guy he fights with the hockey mask? Is it Casey? I think it is.
Oh, Casey. Yeah. Yep. Well, I mean, I
Uh,
guess we'll see. I forgot that they had said something about Ninja Turtles, so I guess
Overall, I'm
we'll.
not interested in that. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
I
say
mean,
it now.
Yeah.
yeah, the card will have to, like there'll have to be some really cool things in there for me to get some. I mean, if you were building a rat deck and like a Master Splinter came out and is like maybe he has a cool ability, but he's probably just gonna have ninjutsu, which actually wouldn't be terrible because there are some ninja rats with ninjutsu, so.
I thought so.
Um, so if that's the one, the next one after that would be the Marvel superheroes one. So after this one, I don't know how I could be excited about that.
Yeah, I was right there with you. However, since it's not going to be all Spider-Men, I feel like they have a little more room to work with abilities.
Yeah,
But
I do agree with that.
they still don't have me
Well,
like
well,
on
it's
the hook
like
with that yet.
so. Yeah, I get that, but look at the Secret Lair they did with Marvel though. Like with the Black Panther, Wolverine, Storm, Cap, Iron Man, like those cards turned out pretty good. Iron Man, like they made him so you could throw him in and build an artifact deck. Captain America, I mean, my Captain America deck sucks, but if you build it right with the right equipments, you know, um, Black Panther, I've seen people use. Storm, I hear is could be really good.
Yeah.
But we'll just have to
I don't know
wait and see on that.
the whole licensing thing. It I think we're going to be in the same situation Spider-Man's in right now, but you're going to have like Arena again. There's no way that we're going to have the cards in the Marvel set in Arena probably.
Yeah.
You think?
I
Okay, so
I mean,
do you think they planned to do the same thing they did with Spider-Man with the superhero set, or uh, do you think now that they got a lot of backlash from what happened with that they're going to try to avoid that?
that's what I was going to say. Unless they actually are listening to us as players and seeing how we did not like how this set turned out, and they're willing to make changes for the upcoming Marvel set. I don't know. That's on Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah. They probably just didn't want to pay more money to. Marvel probably wanted more money to put them
Yeah,
on
that's
their online game.
yeah,
But
that's not
Marvel
hard to
also
imagine.
has its own online card game, so that could
I
be a
mean,
reason too.
yeah, that was probably what happened.
Yeah, not gonna lie though, Marvel Snap is wait, is it Snap? Yeah, that game's pretty fun. I play it. What else we got after that? We got the Hobbit. Hobbit's gonna be good. I mean, I'm not a huge Hobbit fan. I just mean good as in the sense of like, it'll fit. Like I think Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. I feel like it might be Universes Beyond, but it feels like an in-universe thing.
Yeah. I mean, the
Like
first Lord of the Ring, yeah, Lord of the Rings set, I think, is pretty much uh, everybody likes it. I think.
yeah.
I don't think
I,
there's a
I
lot of hate for that.
yeah,
I
I
think
don't
that
think
was
so either.
probably the best Universes Beyond set.
Yeah, I mean, I never heard a bad thing about it. So
Like I'm not talking about profit wise. Like we know Final Fantasy was the best profit wise, but like as like a whole set, how everybody enjoyed it, I think it was the best one.
I mean, the
Yeah.
booster boxes and stuff are still a lot. Like that's still people still want this stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
curious to see what the prices went from and went to once someone pulled that one of one ring.
Well, didn't Post Malone buy it from the guy?
He did.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's gone now. Nobody can pull it, so I'm curious to see
Oh
what the
yeah.
numbers were before somebody pulled it.
Well, they've gone up. I think a collector booster display is like $1,200 now.
Really?
Well,
You know
you
what's
still have a
crazy?
chance to pull the movie poster One Ring, which I think is worth like either a grand or half a grand, maybe
Oh.
more.
You said it's 1,200 for a collector booster box.
Yeah.
Damn.
Up there with Final Fantasy.
Yeah, which is still ridiculous, honestly. Like at this point,
We could
I
buy a
don't know.
Spider-Man one finally.
You can keep that. I won't be buying one of
Well,
those.
as of now, so you could still get the Thanos Soul Stone, which is going for 1,700.
Oh,
The spectacular Spider-Man cards did drop,
Wait, what's
but
that? What's the Soul Stone going for? Like that that full art, like
Well,
I think that
it's
one's
out of
too much
stock.
to. Yeah, because
It's
I think the price is too high. You won't sell that on TCG Player.
Wasn't it like
TCG
33,000?
says market. Yeah,
Yeah,
market price says 33,000 on TCG.
Oh,
dude, why couldn't we pull that in our collector booster? That would have been crazy. Would have had a nice little studio setup.
we're getting
Uh,
there.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
the regular art soulstone is kind of yo-yoing. It's
It was at 70, I think, the other night.
went from 80 in August. Yeah. Then it jumped up to 128 beginning of September, and now it's down or then it went down to this is saying 88 and now it went back up to 100, but they're saying
What?
market price is 100.
What?
But
Dude, that was
that's
at
including the
70 like
foil.
2 nights ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
normal
What?
is 70.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Foil is 102. They're factoring that in.
Jesus. Well, that's the stuff. It gets ridiculous. I know there's some cards that are real sought after, but like $33,000 for a card makes me want to throw up.
Yeah.
Like I just
Which is so all right, we know they're going to make the other stones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like can we just say that's a given?
Yeah. They're probably all gonna come out with that Marvel set. The rest of them.
Or they're gonna space it out. Like, I don't know. Like, do you think they're gonna drop all the rest of the stones with one set? I feel like they're gonna make you wait.
Well, so they could make us wait, but we only know that there's one Marvel set coming out next year. So it would have to be like 2027 till the next one.
Well, what
I'm
kind
not
of other
saying
Marvel
that's
set
not
are they going to do if they're doing a whole superhero set
Yeah.
this coming year?
Or
that's
you
what I
get
wanna
X
know.
Men. You could get X Men set maybe.
Yeah, but if they threw
Okay.
a Soul Stone in the X-Men set, that would be so stupid because that doesn't even make sense. Like, when do you see the X-Men fighting Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet?
Never.
That's what
Not
I'm
unless
saying.
it's like the Avengers and X Men. Like, I don't know if there's ever been a team up like that, but normally it's just the
It's
Avengers.
yeah, so that would be dumb, but I don't even want to think about an X-Men set because it would just be. I mean, there are a lot of mutants though. You know what? That would probably be the best one. If I had to guess, I think an X-Men set would be better than a Marvel superhero set and like the Spider-Man. There's so many
Oh,
X-Men and mutants.
I don't know why, but I agree with you.
I think
I
they're
just
pretty
I don't know.
even. I think they'd be pretty even, if I'm being honest, because I like
I
them
don't.
equally. So
Yeah, but like I'm
Wait.
just thinking about like character-wise. Like I feel like there'd be better abilities. I don't know. All we could do is speculate on it, but I want to get
yeah.
into this last one here that I'm not happy about because I absolutely just don't like this thing. Star Trek.
See,
Yeah.
I absolutely now here's the thing. If you like Star Trek, that's fine. If you're a Trekkie, then you trek on. But I do not like Star Trek. The only good thing about Star Trek was Sir Patrick Stewart. Guy's goated. And that's only because he was also Professor X. And I don't care if he was who was he? Picard? Who did he
yeah,
play?
that's
Yeah.
Picard.
So I don't care if he was him first. He's Professor X to me.
He was
And
also Macbeth.
but we don't talk about that. And you wouldn't even know that if you didn't watch it in high school.
I would probably know because I like to go on
Maybe.
IMDb a lot.
Yeah,
but
I am. Yeah.
I'm not
but-
saying Macbeth is good or anything, but
But I'm just saying, and you know what? You know what? Actually, I don't like. They're probably gonna use like. I don't like the real pictures on the cards.
oh, you mean like Doctor Who, where it looks almost
Yeah,
exactly like the actors?
yeah, yeah. I don't want to see the actors on the card. You know what I mean? Like it's weird to me. I don't know why.
It
That's just-
is.
It's personal preference. It's just my opinion, but like I feel like it's just weird.
It is
Like,
weird,
oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna play Patrick Stewart. Like, it's like, oh, William Shatner.
Oh,
But
Well,
uh,
it,
I don't know. I think at first I didn't like it, but after seeing how Edge of Eternities was, I'm interested to see how they're gonna mix that in there. Because Edge of Eternities was great. Like I didn't think it was gonna be as good as it was,
yeah,
but
so I do think that, um, I do think because Edge of Eternities came out and you got like this whole space set, that Star Trek will fit a little bit better now. But like, what
true.
else do we have that's space for Magic, other than Edge of Eternities?
I'm not a magic historian, but I don't think there is.
Yeah. I mean, I loved Edge of Eternities, so I thought Edge of Eternities was awesome. So, I mean,
Yeah,
Star Trek can be, it can work
my
out.
my prediction is it'll be like Edge of Eternities with a Star Trek skin on it.
I can see
Like
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
we might even see like some of the mechanics reused.
I could see using like what was it, Space Station or whatever it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, what did they call the ship for Star Trek?
Enterprise.
Yeah, there's ability. Enterprise will pick you up. Oh, that's something different. Never mind.
oh god, that would be
wherever you
funny.
wherever you are in the galaxy,
Uh, I wonder if because
Enterprise will pick
I
you up.
really think they are gonna make the artwork like the actors, kind of
Yeah.
like Doctor Who set. I wonder if they're gonna span like the whole Star Trek. Um, what would you call all their shows?
Um.
Like their whole collection, their whole show catalog.
Sure, yeah. So like from was Shatner the first
Yeah.
series? I
Yeah.
wonder
Yeah.
if they're gonna pull anything from that, and then
They.
the current stuff, the
They
movies.
have to. If you're
Well
gonna
then.
do it, you got to use Shatner and Patrick Stewart and the guy who played Spock.
But then, aren't you gonna run into the same problem we have with Spider-Man? Like we're gonna have two.
Probably.
I don't remember the names of the captain unless it changed between the two.
Captain
Uh,
Kirk.
yeah. So like you're gonna have two Captain Kirks, two Spocks. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if I like that.
I don't know. You know, for somebody who really doesn't like Star Trek and don't know much about it, I sure know a lot of the characters.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. I think I can easily say I don't really care about any of the universes beyond sets coming next year.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now, that's not to say I won't, change my tune if they are good, but right now, nah.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat you are. Like there's not a single
Yeah.
universe beyond set I'm excited about. Well, I am a little bit excited for the Hobbit, just only because I
Like,
hope that they do it small,
yeah.
good, because I add an Air Dragon. But that's like the
Well,
only thing I'm looking forward to.
I'm excited for the Hobbit because like I said before, I don't feel like the Hobbit is like Universes Beyond because it fits so well in with the rest of it. You know, like you already had the
Yeah,
orcs and the
yeah.
stuff like that and elves in Magic the Gathering. So like the Hobbit, it's like, okay, why is it Universes Beyond though? It's Universes Beyond because it's based it's actually a book. It's a movie. It didn't originate in Magic the Gathering, but it's the same. It's based like you could take those characters from The Hobbit, from Lord of the Rings, and stick them into Magic the Gathering world, and there's a planes for each of these character types. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
fit in the world, so it doesn't feel like Universes Beyond, and I think it'll go well with it. So that one, I feel like we treat that like we treat a
I think,
regular set.
yeah, I think Tolkien, I mean, the guy who did Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, is like solely responsible for like the fantasy stuff we have today. Like it's if you read any of his books, Like it's literally like magic or any kind of fantasy
Yeah. Yeah,
of the
it's
modern day.
yeah, that's why I think it'll fit in. I mean, uh even if they decided to do a universes beyond Game of Thrones, even Game of Thrones would fit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, imagine the
I don't.
dragons that would come out for that. Oh, I'll tell you what, dude. If something's announced and it's Game of Thrones, you heard it here first, and you know, a little compensation would be nice.
Yeah, honestly, I think Game of Thrones does need some help coming
Yeah,
back because
it's crazy because you heard a lot about Game of Thrones, right? But then like you have that prequel on Amazon Prime, and it's like how many people you hear talking about it?
No,
it's yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
I mean,
haven't seen it, but
yeah,
yeah, I hear it's like hitting the woke stuff too hard, you know. And then not only that, that um what is it? Prequel?
yeah,
yeah.
That's following probably the worst finale of any show in
yeah,
history. So,
yeah. Well, it's hard to say it was good when you couldn't even see it.
yeah.
Apparently, the screen was just black.
I got to put this out there. I've never seen Game of Thrones and after hearing everything
Yeah,
about the ending, I don't want to watch it. I
yeah.
feel like
So
it's only a waste of my time.
I only ever watched the first season, and then realized like these episodes you could take 20 minutes out of every episode, and the show would be 10 times better. There's just
You only
like
seen the first season.
yeah,
Really?
maybe the first two, but I don't know if I finished the second season. I can't
I
remember.
think it doesn't
I just
doesn't
remember
everybody usually
stopping.
say the second it gets better the second season? Like I don't know.
Look, I just know that like these episodes are an hour long, and like there's 20 minutes of just dialogue, and that I don't need to know. That does nothing for me. And like, if there's one thing I've learned from Game of Thrones, is that Jon Snow knows nothing. That's what I've learned from Game of Thrones. You know nothing, Jon Snow. I've
Okay.
seen it up to that, and that's about it. And I watched the last episode, not fully. I just wanted to see what it looked like when people were talking about how dark it was. And
Mhm.
I mean, geez, dude, could somebody turn a light on? It was unbelievable.
The biggest criticism I hear about Jon Snow is that he has plot armor. Like, didn't he like die and then he comes back to life or something? I don't know. I didn't see
I
it,
think
so
so, but he's also like not even like I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it because like I don't know. We're just gonna sound stupid, but I don't even
yeah,
think Jon Snow is technically like so and so's son. He was like adopted or something. So like he's
Yeah,
not
it
really
was.
like an
Yeah,
heir to the throne or whatever.
but then you find
yeah.
out. I think Disney don't they find out that like he's some sort of like long lost prince to something, some kingdom or
I
some
don't know. I didn't
junk
know it.
like that.
And that Joffrey kid can get punched in the head. That kid was stupid. I hated him. Anyway, way off topic here talking about Game of Thrones, but that would fit in Magic the Gathering. Anything else you could think of that would be? I know we're not huge fans of universe. Well, no, I guess you like universes beyond, right? Like some stuff.
I do. I don't mind
I guess
it.
it depends what it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like let's see how it is, and then it's kind of hard to judge
Yeah.
it before you see it. But like, what do you think would be some cool universes beyond maybe that like you would want to see, if any?
So I
Skyrim.
mean, since they,
Wait, what'd
I
you
was
say?
just
Skyrim.
Oh yeah, I mean that Elden Ring. Yeah,
I was just gonna. That's what I was gonna say. Elden Ring because they added Assassin's Creed. They can do any video game they want now.
yeah.
I feel like
El,
those are
El,
easy answers. Let me think of something else that would be
Yeah, that's a
might not
tough one,
fit
dude.
as well, but if it was done right, I think
I
it
should have.
I
What
think
I
it would.
should have did was I should have asked you guys this so you had an answer prepared. But like I didn't even think of this question.
ooh, I got one.
I don't even have
Horizon
an
Zero
answer
Dawn.
myself. Horizon Zero
Horizon
Dawn.
Zero Dawn. Yeah, that would be pretty good with the metallic dinosaurs or the robotic dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah. I don't know much about that. What? That's the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only seen some gameplay on that. I don't know much about that game, but
Well, that's in. She is it Aloy? I think it's Aloy. She's in the secret layer for PlayStation. That's the only reason I'm bringing that up. Like, if they're adding her, then like maybe they can
Yeah,
add to the whole universe.
yeah. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a whole universe to be on set. It could be like just, you know, 4 commander decks, like whatever. Just something like maybe you'd want to see, like no, I'll tell you right now what I want to see, dude. And I don't know how they would do it, but I think a Pokemon Magic crossover would be cool because I
I'll never
think
see
you,
it.
dude. I know you won't ever see it, but I do think that like the evolution thing would be cool. Like you got an evolution mechanic where, you know, Bulbasaur could turn to Ivysaur, could turn to Venusaur. Like if you do some when if Bulbasaur, you know, if something happens, his ability triggers, and you could search your deck for an Ivysaur, and then Ivysaur would have something similar to that, where then you search your deck for a Venusaur. But in order to play the evolution, you have to sacrifice the like in order to put the Ivysaur on the field. Like when you search your library, you could put it on the field, but to do that, you have to sacrifice the Bulbasaur because you can't have all of them on the field at the same time. You know, and like you'd have to put that in the text. Like you can't have Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur on the field at the same time. I mean, it's a lot, but like I think that you can do something there.
Yeah, it could be done. Would
I'm also biased because I like Pokemon, but
would Magic fans like that? I don't know.
hell
I'm gonna,
no,
no, I mean,
hell no, dude. Although I
Pokemon's
did buy that
awesome.
thing, I did buy that thing at MagicCon that had a Bulbasaur artwork in the thing.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You did.
So you know, I'm
But
just
I
saying.
don't know. I feel like Pokemon is awesome, but you can't mix that with Magic. I don't think it works well.
Look, it doesn't. It's just like wishful thinking. You know, like if it happened, I wouldn't be upset.
All right, mine, and this is kind of just off the top of my head. Borderlands. I think. See, I'm not fully in on this answer, but the reason I picked it is because um, it's not really like a real life
Yeah,
uh, s- location or anything. There's human like people, but
but there's also like Scrags or whatever they're called. There.
yeah. And then you
Yeah, but
got like a
you know,
magic person, um, witch or warlock, whatever you want to call it. You got like a soldier guy.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, that could work for like the 4 commanders because you have like the 4 Vault Hunters.
yeah,
but that actually works with like the space theme because Borderlands deals with space. It's kind of a little bit like Fallout was. Like it actually
yeah.
works with like multiple themes that it's in Magic now.
Yeah.
I was
I mean,
originally thinking an alien universes beyond, but
they're just gonna be slivers.
it's no, I wouldn't. It just wouldn't work. There's not enough to make a set, even with
A
all the
secret lair
movies.
aliens would be cool, but we'll save
Yeah,
Yeah,
that for
that's
next week. Let's hold that thought on secret lair for next week's episode.
yeah. And
But
the reason I also didn't say it is because I don't think I wanted to do it because what they're doing with Alien Earth right now is just
oh, did you watch it all yet?
I didn't finish it yet. I honestly fell asleep in one of the episodes, so
Yeah, same. Same. I didn't make it past the second episode. I've
I think I'm
turned
on
it on
like the
twice.
fourth or fifth.
I haven't
Yeah,
watched it
it's. I mean, if anybody's watching this video and you've watched that show, let us know what you think of it, because I haven't really heard anybody talk about it.
It's hard to top the first two Alien movies,
Yeah,
and
of course.
I don't think the Alien universe lends itself to a show, unless it's like a Chernobyl kind of show where it's one season and done.
Yeah, just like a mini series or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like 4 1-hour episodes, and it's like done.
Yeah. Just stop
Oh,
making my
dude,
favorite IP into garbage,
I
please.
got I got a good universes beyond set. Harry Potter.
Hmm.
Harry Potter would be, if Lord of the Rings can do it. Harry Potter would be a good one.
Yeah, I
You
mean, I
have
can see it. I can see it. Yeah.
wizards, monsters, giants.
The only thing that
Uh,
doesn't have going for it is it still uses like real life locations.
but
But other
barely
than
though. I mean, they're in
Yeah.
London in like the beginning of the movies though, or the beginning of the books, and then they're in Hogwarts with nobody. Does anybody even know where Hogwarts is? Scotland.
Scotland, yeah.
That was a
Is it?
guess.
Oh,
I don't know if I actually knew that or if I
I
guessed
learned
that,
something.
but like you don't have to. But you don't have to implement that though, because it's technically still like the Hogwarts grounds are technically still like a a fairy tale land though.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I
all
wouldn't
right,
say no to Harry Potter.
No, I
no,
wouldn't either. I mean,
I
it'd
think it
be
would be
interesting.
I
cool.
would be skeptical.
Yeah, I mean, I'm skeptical about anything after Spider Man.
Yeah.
Like, and
So do you want
it's
to talk?
just what?
Go ahead, finish.
No, I saying like it's so bad because of how big of a Spider Man fan I am, and how
Yeah.
disappointed I was in it. But yeah,
So I
what?
assume you wanted to move on to the in-universe sets.
Yeah, yep. I want to talk about the universe sets for a minute. So, the Warwind Eclipse, that's like fairies and stuff. I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not. I don't really know much about. Uh. Okay, wait. Random question. Is there fairy type creatures in
Yeah.
Magic? I don't know if
Yeah.
I ever saw one.
Mm-hmm. It's
Um,
That's
they
something
spell
I should know.
fairy Faerie. I think
IE. Yeah.
it's like weird spelling, but yeah.
Oh, that's stupid. Why can't we just spell it right?
It's
I think it's a different way to spell it. I don't
yeah.
know.
It's like probably more true to the origin, and then we just
Dude, it's 2025.
bastardize it
Dude.
with
Can
our
we just?
American English.
It's like color COLOUR.
Yeah.
Stupid. All right. Anyway, so does anybody really have an interest in like fairies? I guess it depends what they do, but I don't really know. Uh, well, actually, aren't elementals? I think are going to be a big part of this set. I
That would
think
make
I saw
sense.
that somewhere. Well, I have a thing up here. Let me see.
Yeah, that's what I think merfolk are going to be in it. Elementals, fairies.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's feels like magic to me. I'm for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't messed with elementals much other than the ones that came out in Duskmorn. Those wait. No, those were glimmers. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, I love elementals. Elementals are
Oh,
like my thing.
oh, we know. We know. Hey, what else we got? They don't have much released on that, so there's not really much to talk about as
Yeah.
far as that goes. I don't think.
I'm sure if you've played long enough, and that's not the first time a set's in Lorwyn, right?
No, I think they've been
No.
there
Yeah.
multiple times.
Um,
Yeah, but
so
as stuff comes out for that, it is released for that. We'll talk more about it. What else we got? We got the Secrets of Strixhaven.
That's going to be
Ethan,
interesting.
yeah, I know you're excited about that. You wanna tell us what's gonna be in that if you know? Because I'm not really sure.
Well, if it's like the past Strixhaven set, there should be like lesson spell cards, which do different things. Like you have colorless lesson cards, which, if I remember right, they're actually
actually,
decent.
that set is pretty close to Harry Potter if you think about it.
Yeah, is there? I think there's a lot of wizards in there.
Yeah, it's all like wizards. I
We're gonna
think.
get a new Joda.
Ooh,
Maybe, yeah,
You never
maybe a
know.
reprint.
I don't want to reprint. Actually, it
Maybe we
depends on
get
the artwork.
maybe we get another Teferi too. I think Teferi's a Strixhaven.
I don't
They've
even know if
had
Joda was in Strixhaven. He's a wizard, so or a Lorwyn
Um,
or whatever.
I might be wrong with that,
There's a
but
book. You got any of you guys gonna read the book that is coming out with that set? It's called Strixhaven: Omens of Chaos. It is a brand new young adult novel written by Shannon McGuire. I might have pronounced that first name wrong. It will follow a different group of Strixhaven students in their quest to discover who they're meant to be and where in the wide multiverse they might belong. Anybody interested? You guys want to read it, and we'll do a little book club here on the interwebs.
um, there's a good chance. I hope it's not something where I don't see how this could be the case, but I hope it's not something where like the set doesn't make any sense unless you read the book.
Yeah, I
oh
mean,
yeah,
you
yeah.
probably don't have to, but it probably gives you. They're probably introducing like new characters to, Strixhaven, so it's they might give you like a backstory, like maybe there's a planeswalker or something in there that you know, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
All these characters. This is why like we need a Magic the Gathering show, dude. Like
There's
there's
supposed to be
so
one.
much lore, bro.
There's supposed to be one coming out.
Yeah.
I think on Netflix.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk more about that because I think some stuff came out about that. What else we got? What's the other one? Reality Fracture. I think that's gonna be machines.
I don't know anything about that one.
It says here, years of subtle machinations will finally shatter the facade, revealing a villain you'll have to see to believe. But not just yet. More will be unveiled soon enough. So we know nothing about that.
to
But I
me,
am
it sounds like multiple planes in one set.
could be.
I hear like an artifact heavy set.
Yeah,
So Reality Fracture is like a bluish white, and like I could see that being an artifact. Like just the color of it,
you're talking about like the
the
set
title,
logo.
the title is like yeah,
Oh, okay,
Okay.
yeah.
yeah. So those are the three in universe sets. I'm excited that 2026 is going to kick off with an in universe set though,
Yeah.
and I do hope that Avatar is good. I don't want to shit on all the universes beyond, but I hope every set is good. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a game we love to play, so I don't want anything to fail.
in all honesty, like you take the how poorly Spider-Man performed. All the other universe beyonds have actually been decent.
Yeah, I haven't heard anybody say the bad
Yeah,
things that were said about Spider-Man about other sets.
don't get me wrong though. Like we are getting like major bloat with Universe Beyond right now. Like I think we should be getting like 1 to 2 every year instead of 4.
Yeah, that's a
For
little
sure.
crazy. It makes
Um,
me wonder like like what they have planned after all this because they have to have other in universe stuff planned, but whatever deal they struck with these universes beyond stuff, they're probably on a time frame to put this stuff out.
yeah. So I don't think we'll really see like any kind of effect if they listen to the the fan base. Like if everybody in the fan base says like we're done with Universes Beyond, it's gonna be probably a year or two until like we don't see them anymore if they
Yeah.
listen.
Well, maybe because it's so heavy next year, 2027 won't be so heavy. But who knows? Maybe these ones won't do so good, and they'll kind of take a step back. But you also got to realize that these deals don't happen overnight. So whatever they have planned has probably been like Spider-Man's been planned for 2 years, and it just came out. So what did they just plan now that's going to come out in 2028 that we don't know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a whole roadmap that we don't know about. Before we end this, I do want to rate Spider-Man out of 10. So, Cody, we'll start with you, then Ethan, and then I'll give my rating. So, from 1 to 10, what do you give the Spider-Man?
1 being bad, 10 being good.
Yeah.
Again, I don't have this vast experience with like every Magic set there is, but it is among the worst. And I'm tempted to give it a 1.
Oh my god.
But to be fair, not just.
Don't worry, you won't be judged here.
Oh, I'm not.
We
worried about
listen,
being
but we
judged.
don't
It's
judge.
just, I don't want to be harsh just for,
Yeah.
you know.
Because like people did
reason.
work hard on it. I think.
I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a 3 out of 10.
Okay. All right. Ethan, what do you give it?
So, with reports that if you take the Soul Stone out of the base set, and the set is already worth less than Aether Drift, which Aether Drift was pretty bad.
Okay, so for me, I'm like right there between like a 2 and a 3 because I really like the artworks. But because artworks don't help the playability, I'm going to have to give it, a 2 to 3, 2.5.
Yeah.
'Cause
If they would have had Spider-Man themed artworks of like I don't know, we'll say like staple cards, like cards that have been reprinted how
Yeah.
many times because they're just like they're like core parts of the game. If they
Mhm.
would have did Spider-Man themed artwork cards for cards like that, and I think I would have rated it higher.
Yeah.
I think they did do that actually, because there's like Skithrix the
There's
Dragon, Reanimate.
Yeah,
But
some of them are.
It's not like
Heroic
like
Intervention.
this. Yeah, like it's not like the staples like you're talking about. But they did some, but it's not enough to save the set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just like the artwork, which doesn't help the playability. So like, I don't know if you
Yeah.
could build a deck around web sling. Kudos to you, but I can't.
I'm not saying I don't want to say that would have like saved the set. I think it would have just added more value for someone like me. I think.
Yeah.
If you don't even like Spider-Man, well, sorry, buddy. You're gonna have a bad
Wait till
time.
Avatar. Wait till Avatar.
Yeah, wait till Avatar. All right, well, that concludes episode 1 of talking about Magic the Gathering. We don't really have a name for this segment yet, but if you're watching this, drop a like and comment a name that we can give this segment, because we're not very good with coming up with names here. So be sure to check out our other videos. They'll be around here somewhere.
Yes.
And
we have more Spider-Man video coming out.
Yep. Yep.
So the first one, the prices were before release, so they're pre-release prices. This next one, they're going to be after. So there's going to be, I have to say this before we end. The Spider-Man video was the first video we did where we didn't pull a single card, over $15 out of that whole box.
Oh my god.
Definitely not over 20. I'm not sure about 15, but I want to say it was 15.
Oh my god.
Well, it'd definitely be worth going and checking out our reaction on there. And if we mess up any prices or any names or anything like that, fact check us and be sure to correct us down in the comments. We like to hear from people and what your opinions are on some of the things we talked about here in this video. So next week we're going to talk about some Secret Lair stuff. So I got a lot to say about Secret Lair. So
I can't wait.
Be sure to tune in next week to the episode about Secret Lair. And we'll end it with a little Star Trek, right? The Enterprise will pick you up.